Take a look at some highlights from our third set. As you can see the numbers here on attacks, blocks, and serves. Halos dikit din eh.
Yes, halos dikit rin talaga, just like the second set. And itong blocking nagiging very important,
Yes.
diba? And yung serves, tignan mo, na-equalize lang naman nila yung isa't isa. But in the third set, it was quite a close set. And yung signal lang had so many errors, especially on digs and receptions. Yung nada-dump ball, di ba? Nakakagawa ng panay center nga eh. Yung target nung my DSL, yung PLDT my DSL.
And this is a very interesting shot. It looks like kinakantsawan nila lahat si Kaylee Mans. Kaylee Mans now starting to dance. Just to lighten up.
Starting to feel.
Look at the imports here. Total of 11 make that 12 points already for Savannah Noise. And how about 8 points coming from Kaylee Mans, who's also got 3 blocks in the game.
That's right.
Very important stat yun.
That's why you really want a tall setter. Eh.
Right.
It's a very big advantage.
And as compared to Lee Zanzan, 17 points already, 14 of them coming from attacks. And GLA has actually cooled down a bit from the first set.
True.
Already with 13.
We're looking for her numbers, diba? Si Lei, and she's done a lot of cross-court hits. Pero
mukhang
may mga
one-dimensional
wide
eh.
rin eh. Yun
Mukhang
nga pa ni cross-court
diba?
eh.
I mean, you have to, well, let's turn it over first to Miyaka Lim. Sige, go ahead, Miyaka.
Thanks, Noel. After finishing second last conference, itong si Coach Sammy said that they made sure to put a team together that is willing to go all the way. And then after that, they went into hard physical training, which is why he is not accepting any excuses right now. He knows how this team is built. He knows what they can and can't do. That's why Coach Sammy said during the break, it is just a matter of wanting to do the things that are needed to do here in this game. Back to you guys.
And before we begin this fourth set, thank you for that report, Miyaka. Looks like the table officials are looking at maybe a rotation problem, no? Rodrigo Rojas.
Just making sure that everybody's in the right place.
Yes.
Before we start this fourth set.
Explica natin sa mga fans ko ano nangyayari dito as Marua Banaticla sends that one long. The coaches are given a small piece of paper prior to each set. At doon niya sinusulat
kung sino yung starters
at
niya.
saka kung saan yung pwesto, kung anong zone. Sa mga
may bilog-bilog yan.
Oo, sa hindi po nakakaalam, the volleyball court is divided into 6 different zones. At doon dapat sila nakapwesto as Juan Latiga gets the cross-court attack. So zone 1 being where the old service area used to be. And then you move counterclockwise. Ibig sabihin, zone 2 harap, harap kanan, zone 3, and so on and so forth, di ba? So dapat doon ka nakapwesto.
At tama ang pwesto mo. Kaya lang minsan during the game, may mga switching na nangyayari.
Yes, especially pagpasok ng libero.
Yes, and pag nagsiserve pati, you have to have the right position at hindi kayo nag-overlap.
Yes. This rally is going long. We've already defined what the zones are here in volleyball, and the rally is still going on. Banaticla gets there. Here is Mans, great back set going to Sue Roses.
I was gonna say, nakihilo yung defenders, yung mga blockers dun sa kabila. Mans opting to go for a back set.
And Sue Roses will be the biggest beneficiary of this. And sa tingin ko lang, si Kaylee Mans had a very good opposite hitter when she was playing in college kasi yung mga pasa niya sa utility, sakto eh. I would even venture to say that Kaylee Mans has had more accuracy sending it to the utility than to the open.
Hindi, tsaka pansinin mo yung set niya ha. Halos hindi umiikot yung bola.
Yes.
Rarely na umiikot yung bola. Talagang dead.
Misao Tanyama actually also showed us a lot of that in the opening game for Petron. As Latiga scores again, yan na, pag uminit na si Luan, mag-ingat na kayo kung ikaw yung kalaban. And Danica Enrauli is gonna come in. So Enrauli will now be playing in the utility spot, which is actually foreign to her despite the fact na kaliwete siya because Danica Enrauli is a left-handed open spiker. Very rare yung ganon, di ba?
Oo, kasi parang kumbaga weak side eh.
Yep.
Di ba?
Charo set that too near and Rowley tries to put it away. Here's the combination play right now. Lee Zanzan kept alive by Banaticla. Here comes Latigay. Dug up there by Jonella. Saet now on the setup. Great attack there coming from Datuwin.
And that was the right play at that moment. So they got the point. Signal.
Take a look at it one more time. Lasal to Lasal.
Perfect connection. Nandun pa rin.
Nandun pa rin talaga. Datuwin with the serve. Mans, running attack from Charo. Here's Danica and Rowley now going over to Lee Zanzan. That's a net violation against Charo. If that's on Charo, that's her third one already. So Charo forgetting how long her arms are. Ganun ba yun? Pwede ka mo ma-net violation dahil sa haba ng buhok?
Dati.
Pwede.
Dati.
Nangyayari. Ngayon, hindi na.
Hindi na. Kasi kailangan, di ba, naging iba na yung definition ng
It
net
evolves.
violation. Pero dati, kaya gusto ng coaches maiksi hair. Oo, totoo. Kasi hassle pa eh.
Good
Violation
piece of trivia. Good piece of trivia. Kasi if that's the case, yari yung mga katulad ni Charo Soriano, Rachel Andakis. Yan yung mga may problema dyan kung kasama yung buhok sa net violation. Bad reception and Henrowley gets her first point.
Latiga trying to ask for a net violation against Signal. Pero no go, so...
So ano ba yung ruling doon? Yung puting tape sa taas at sa baba yun eh, di ba?
Oo, and mukhang wala naman kasi tumama, mukhang bola yung tumama dun sa net. Kaya lang sabay kasi eh.
Yes.
Sabay...
Oh, Charo got pushed there by Latiga and it works. Dapat yata ganun ginagawa lang, tinutulak nila si Charo eh.
That's part of volleyball.
Yeah.
Yung pag merong nasa harapan mo, yung nasa likod, if you feel that you're in a better position, talagang
Hindi, pero
yung
patira na si
coach yan.
Charo eh. Buti na lang.
Nangyayari talaga yan. And, lalo na pag setter ka,
Right. Oh, Charo
May-
hits
may-
into the net.
you have that go signal.
So it is a 6-5 lead for Signal HD as Charo Soriano messes up her serve. Lee Zanzan. Gata. Oh, that's a double attack. And they go now to Giale, who's dug up again by Lisdy and Gata Pantone. Latigay has to give
free
up a
ball
chance
now.
ball. Sayed, quick set, penetrante Owano.
And you knew it was going to penetrante Owanyo, but hindi pa rin prepared. That's how quick she hits that ball.
And again,
Look at that.
Lasal to Lasal.
Yung connection ni Chisae
Parang-
sa mga spikers niya is still there.
Naalala niya, ito pala yung hilig nyo, no? As Sue Roses is just unconscious in this game. Sue Roses, binigay na naman actually, pinalit yung kalamangan ngayon. Isang puntos na lamang. Lawrence Ann Latigay. If I'm not mistaken, from Batangas. Ito si Luan. There's the combination replay again and patuloy. She's gonna get all her points kung gano'n lang magiging depensa rito ng PLDT MyDSL. And I think Roger Goray will address that in this technical timeout. 2-point lead for Signal. And back with us here, ladies and gentlemen, Savannah Noise on your screens. Not making so much noise here in the fourth set, though. Luan has, however.
Yep, and remember si Luan kanina did start off well. In fact, parang a few points pa na si Coach Roger. Pinalitan na siya ni Maru Banaticla.
And speaking of Banaticla, they are sharing the floor together right now. Giale, dug up there by Luan. Here's Kaylee Mans chasing it down. And Maru, off the hands of Sayed, kept alive. Sayed now running attack. Maureen penetrante Owano.
Once again, Maureen going cross-court on that running hit.
Pero nung pansin mo
Gets
yung
the point.
depensa ng PLDT kasi kalat-kalat. Everybody's moving. Easy pick off
Well,
dito.
Ano kasi, nahuli na sila dun sa pagbasa.
Right. Here's Sue once again. And Rowley. Saet. Back row attack coming from Lee Sansan. Dug up there by Kaylee Mans. Banaticla. And Banaticla misses.
Oh, long for Banaticla, no touch.
10-6. 4-point lead now for Signal. Danica and Rowley from Cebu. What a serve. What a good reception from Gata Pantone. And a great running attack from Sue Roses.
But Sue Roses going down the line once again. Takes it for PLDT.
Ito ang at home dito sa debut niya sa PSL.
Dito pa nagpa-practice ng si Sue? Parang alam mga spots.
Exactly. Uh-oh.
Yung mga hot spots.
Well, that is a big problem there. Masyado mainit naman ang reception sa kabila. Overcooked. Sabi ni Savannah Noise, salamat po. I think they're trying to teach her how to speak Tagalog.
I'm pretty sure. And expect the bad words
Yes,
will come first.
Tignan natin ha. Savannah Noyes doing a little bit of a dance.
A little bit of a shaky over there from Noyes.
May isang fan nagsabi sa akin, kahawig daw niya si Rene Russo. Payag ka? Payag ka?
Pwede mo mas bata sinong
Ay,
mas
ewan ko na.
bata na konti.
Malamang nga, matanda yung fan na yun. Ano?
Hindi ako yun na.
Here he is. Penetrante Juano. And Kaylee Mans defending her court. Oh, great defense again. And Mans will give the point over to Signal. And Roger Gorayev is standing up. Efren Ga.
Okay.
Efren Ga actually does award the point, and Kaylee Mans is still contesting it.
We'll try to clarify.
So officially, Roger Gorayev still right there on your screens, trying to talk behind us where the technical crew is, and Efren Ga will get the two linesmen over together. What did you guys see? And you can see this is a great shot of Roger Gorayev now, looking at what the scene is.
This is how important this point is.
Yes, it's a great shot, of course, by our cameraman Carlo Malena. As the discussion continues. So the captains, Datuin and Latigay, are there. And now even the second referee, Rodrigo Rojas, comes into the play. We might want to see that again, just to see what the point of contention is between these two squads. Kaylee Mans, of course, is not the captain, so she cannot take part. And Samia Kailar, whatever.
Just trying to see what will come out of
And
this.
the call is changed. The call is changed. I would like to see that on replay later if we can. So Kaylee Mans was actually very vocal about that being their point.
Yeah, she was kind of, you know, sure of the call. Or
Sue Roses right now, tied at 10. And Gelé, kept alive by Roses.
oh, what a save from
What?
PLDT.
Yan ang tinatawag na pinuto,
Ayan.
and it turns out to be a point.
Patience.
Roses just put a fingernail on the floor and kept the ball alive.
And once again, Kaylee Mans running after whatever. Ayan.
They think it's a
last.
noise right now, yes. So now the lead belongs to PLDT. My DSL kept alive by Maru. Kaylee Mans, Maru sends it across. Henrauli, Sayed tries to drop it. Latigay chases it. And another free ball given up here for Signal. And that is gonna go in for GLA.
That's right, and nobody run after that ball on the side of PLDT.
11 all, very
Hindi nila
close.
ma-maximize si Jolene.
Yes,
On the
not
side
yet.
of Signal. Yes, not yet.
Not yet. Kapaan pa yan. This is their first actual game as Penetrante Juano hits into a service error. Ganyan naman yan, pati sa Petron nung unang game. You notice I don't talk about the Cagayan Valley imports because we've seen them already.
Yes, all together.
So, well, together for the first time. Pero we've already seen, we know what they can do. We're talking about Pachari Sangwang and itong
together
si
with the local
Valida
players.
Cotroang. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Mitch Datuin did not connect well with G-Side that time. So I'm talking about Misao Tanyama, yung center nitong Petron. Ganun din nung una silang dalawa ni Tanaka, ni Shinako Tanaka did not connect well. But eventually, nung nakuha na nila, nakamote bigla yung Cagayan Valley. Meantime, we have a timeout here by Samia Kailar.
Dalawang beses na yun kayo, dapat nagkakaintindihan kayo. Di ba? Ano ba, B? Oh, B, dapat medyo lumayo ka. Kasi nakadikit ka eh, layo ka. Tapos pag umakyat ka, dapat mabilis. Masyadong mabagal, kaya naalanganin siya. So anyway, tatlo lang naman yan eh. Habol tayo, habol tayo. Huwag tayo bumigay. Go.
Tingin lang sa bola lang.
It's actually a 2-point lead, but tatlo para lumamang sila.
Tama yun.
Yes.
And once again, yung mga little reminders lang coming from Coach Sammy.
Charo Soriano leading the break in the huddle there for the side of PLDT My DSL. Again, Charo Soriano. Not too long ago, I think she can still be considered one of the faces of Philippine volleyball. But not too long ago, siya yung bida talaga.
Hindi, tsaka yan yung mga players that's really started the trend
Yes.
of yung people coming over and watching the sport.
Charo Soriano trying to become a defensive presence now in front for PLDT My DSL. Taking care of a 2-point lead. That to win has to get this one across. Ross says, Mans again. This time side sends it back. Another try this time from Mans. And natawa si Charo dun. Jonella getting it across. Savannah Noyes. Mans this time on the running attack from Charo. Sayat now. Going to the open. Great dig by Latigay. Savannah Noyes from the back. Kept alive by Jonella. And a good dig again from Banatikla. And Maru sends it across and sends it wide.
Not enough court recognition.
Excited si Maru. That's how Jen
Nahilo
Reyes...
naman galing sa baba.
That's actually how Jen Reyes scored her point. Nag-score yung libero nung first game. Yung ganong dig pass.
Forearm pass.
From a libero, it's rare for them to score, actually.
Yes.
Banatikla
Mga
cross
unsung heroes
score.
nga yan eh.
And speaking of libero, Jack Janela could not stop her former nemesis in the NCAA. Nagkaabot yan ng 2 taon. Jack Janela actually started her career as a setter, was recruited as a setter. Hindi na lumaki.
But played so well as a libero.
Naging libero na lang siya. And
Blessing in disguise.
exactly. They were hoping that she would grow taller. Pero hindi. Naging libero and she's become one of the best in the country.
Yep.
And Lee Janzan. Latigay. Saet now. Back row attack. And that will miss. Barely. Coming from GLA. 15-12 PLDT My DSL. Clinging on to a 3-point lead. Maru Banatikla. Still trying to get used to her not wearing number 9, which was her number all throughout her college career.
Zhang Zhan. Oh, that.
The block is in, coming there from Charo Soriano. 16-12, 4-point lead for the Speed Boosters. We'll be right back. Samia Kailar needs to win this set to force a 5th set. Roger Grayap doing well in his debut dito. Pangiti-ngiti na lang. Ano? Because na-camera shy na naman.
Nagpapahabol.
Parating naka-camera shy si Coach Roger. Ilang taon na natin ito ginagawa. No? Here is Saet now. Going over to Lee Zanzan. That is a bad push there. Oh!
And once again, great court recognition by Kylie Mans.
You know what?
She's just, ano eh, perfect yung pagiging setter niya.
Yes. Alam mo, ito si Tatan Gata Pantone is actually not having a good day. Nasasalun lang siya.
Up and down yung
for,
ano niya.
For Leslie Gata Pantone standard, she is not really having her typical day. Pero natutulungan siya ng mga kampi niya, especially ito si Kaylee Mans as that attack goes into the net. And now we will have a change. Hindi pa pala. May isa pa palang player na hindi ginagamit. That's April Sartin. Also coming out of Perpetual, seeing her first action. Ang haba na ng buhok ni Sartin. Di ba dati parating, ano lang, parating short hair yan. We called April Sartin the pint-sized phenom. And there is Maru Banatikla getting a service ace. Pito na po ang abante rito ng PLDT My DSL. Chi Sayet is replaced by Argarin. Direct replacement na yan. Bagong setter na talaga.
And you can see that Coach Sammy's, again, parang experimenting and putting
Pansinin mo,
a different lineup.
Well, pansinin mo ngayon, Tita Mosi, 3 na taga-perpetual dyan on the floor. So he's trying to look for some kind of cohesion as Michelle Datuin is able to shame Charo Soriano. Labanan ng Ateneo at Lasal yun. At ilang taon din sila naglaban. Yun nga, pati na rin being the face of volleyball, sila rin naglalaban dati. Before, of course, Rachel Andaki showed up.
Well, again, yan yung mga
Pioneers.
Yup. Who helped us, who helped volleyball where it is, put where it is now, diba? Put volleyball where it is now. And I'm sure they're just too happy na they're still playing.
Yes. And playing at a high level. Mans right now to serve. So again, there are 3 perpetual. Lady Altas is on the floor. Sartin gets that one across. Soriano, daga by Argarin. And Rowley now going over to Lee Zanzan. One more time around. Danica and Rowley. Hindi sanay talaga sa utility, ano? As they get that one through. Yan ang sanay sa utility, Suroses.
And so, si Suros is sanay kahit saan.
Oo.
Parang
Actually,
mushroom.
that's
Kahit saan lang ba ito?
hanip sa
Kahit
hambing,
saan
ah.
lang.
Here
Hindi,
is-
di ba? That's how good she is.
Kailan ako nakarinig ng mushroom?
Kahit sa may bata tutubo, di ba?
Latigay, cut shot. And that will score again. And now, PLDT by DSL pulling away. I will remember this day, Tita Mosi, because of the mushroom.
Huwag mo ko tanungin kung anong kind.
Malaluan will return to the game. So,
Anong species.
I don't know if Sammy Akailar has already conceded this match. But his second unit is in and Sartin cannot contain it.
Poor reception.
Si Sartin yung
Ang ganda naman
pinapasok.
kasi ng pwesto eh,
Oo.
nung service na yun ni Mans.
Well, 10-point lead right now. Sammy Akailar calls a timeout.
Layo ng pinanggaling ng bola, di ba? Bakit di nyo mapapasa ang bola? Simple lang. Kapag may nagsiservice doon, iisipin nyo sa akin yan, sa akin yan. Bilangin mo nga ilang metro yan. Dahil hindi nyo mabasa. Di ba? O, lumayo ang score. Dapat mabilis tayo mag-adjust. Volleyball player tayo, dapat ang adjustment natin, mabilis ka agad.
Guys,
They actually have an interpreter on the bench, but she can only interpret English to Chinese.
Oh no. Really?
Yes, maliit na babae doon on the bench.
Ana.
So there's a problem there. Well, they have a problem right now. Signal HD, the Invitational Tournament's first runner-up, being battered here in the fourth set by PLDT MyDSL, only needing 2 more points to take this match. And Kaylee Mans trying to be a little too ambitious on that short serve.
Trying to go for a short one.
And Ruby De Leon will give Kaylee Mans a rest, and this is so well deserved. Kaylee Mans was replaced, though, by a national team setter.
Yes.
No rest for the weary. Malaluan on the serve. Here's a triple combination, and Luan.
Smart play.
That's a San Sebastian play.
Uh-huh.
Naalala mo yun, yung Jeannie Montejano,
Smart play.
di ba?
Oh, yung mga combination plays nila.
Right. Before, they would have Jeannie Mondejar come out, then Sasa de Banadera on the other side for San Sebastian. Cross court, dug up there by Maru. And Suroses says, I like it here in the PSL.
Yeah, who better person to put an exclamation
That's
point
right.
on this game but itong si Suroses.
25-14. And PLDT MyDSL takes the match in 4 sets. We'll be back to wrap it up after these. Stay with us. Let's take a look at some of the highlights as well as the numbers here, ladies and gentlemen. That is total domination shown
Yep.
by PLDT by DSL in that fourth set, which they want to take the match.
That's right, well, it was so different from the first 3 sets, di ba? It's on the other side, it's parang a total collapse on the side of HD Spikers.
Well, a lot of people stepped up for PLDT MyDSL in getting that win, but Miyaka Lim is with our player of the game. Go ahead, Miyaka.
Thanks, Noel. Kasama ko nga dito ang ating Gilligan's Best Player of the Game, Suzanne Roses, with 14 points, 12 on attacks. Now, Suzanne, halos lahat ng sets nyo nag-start kayo medyo slow. Ano bang nangyari doon?
Nung una nag-adjust pa kami, especially sa venue. First time namin dito naglaro lahat. Then, yun yung gelling ng team, siyempre medyo yung adjustment na doon pa rin. 2 weeks pa lang kami magkakasama.
Kagaya nga ng sinabi mo, 2 weeks pa lang kayo magkakasama, pero how did you manage to come out as a winner in this game na kalaban nyo pa yung second runner-up last conference?
Yung every training, especially si Kaylee, lagi kaming, yung communication namin sa kanya lagi nandun. So, every training, every play, yung training namin sa, yung ball plays namin, laging involved si Kaylee. So, feeling ko, dun talaga kami, yung advantage namin nandun.
Alright, maraming salamat at dahil ikaw ang aming best player of the game, meron kaming Gilligan's gift certificate para sa'yo and alam ko madami ka dyan gustong batiin.
So thank you na lang sa PLDT My DS family, management, managers, thank you. Sa family ko sa Bulacan, Roses family, Manalansan family, and Villena family, tsaka sa mga supporters ng PLDT. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations once again, guys. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Sue Rosses, of course, is our player of the game. And we have some numbers to share with you, of course, coming into to that match. It's very, very impressive the way they strung it together para dito sa kupunan ng PLDT to get that win. Mukhang nangamote sila nung first set. They lost the second set, pero sunod-sunod na yung nakuha nilang numero. Let's take a look at these numbers.
Well, as you can see, ang laki naman ng naging diferensya in the end, ano? Especially on that fourth set when it comes to attack points. And nasabi ni Sue para sa akin kung ano yung naging advantage doon. Si Kaylee.
Yes.
Yun naman ang naging advantage talaga dun sa maraming attacks nitong speed boosters.
Well, those are the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. The win belonging to PLDT MyDSL taking their first match. They still have about 4 matches to go dito sa kanilang Grand Prix stint. But of course, it is still a long tournament. And when we return, we will have the second match of our doubleheader for today dito po sa Solar Sports. It will be the TMS Philippine Army Lady Troopers going up against the debuting RC Cola Raiders. Keep it right here on Solar Sports for more action from the Philippine Superliga Grand Prix. Game 2 of our doubleheader is upon us, mga kaibigan. The TMS Philippine Army Lady Troopers taking on the RC Cola Raiders. Debuting RC Cola Raiders here at the Philippine Superliga Grand Prix. Still coming from the Inares Sports Complex here in Pasig City. You can see on your screens Rachel Andakis. Who doesn't know who Rachel Andakis is? We'll talk about her in just a bit. Noel Zarate still alongside Mosi Ravena. Exciting now for the new team. Itong kupunan ng RC Cola. But first, let's talk about the TMS Army. Coming off that impressive first conference championship in the Invitational, lumakas pa sila lalo ngayon.
Tama ka dyan, Noel. And this team, wala nang problema sa cohesiveness, sa gelling. Wala na. Halos wala na. Ang pakikisamahan na lang maybe, no, yung gelling that we're talking about is with their guest players.
Well, of course, Rachel Andakis is new to fans of the Philippine Superliga, but definitely not new to volleyball fans all over the country. Rachel Andakis will be making her first appearance here. She was supposed to be in this lineup during the first conference, during the Invitational, but she was in Hanover, Germany to visit her mother. So
That's
now
right.
she's here 100%. Full participation coming from Rachel Andakis. Let's take a look at the imports here. Yuki Murakoshi, coming out of Japan, is their new libero. Why? Because Shasha Torres is injured already. Not tuluyan na ACL ni
ang tagal
Shasha.
na rin eh. Ang tagal naman rin talagang ni Shasha nag-TTS dun sa injury niya. And
Yes.
well, it's about time siguro that ano na siya, tapusin niya na yan, recover.
Well, Yuki Murakoshi is gonna take her place right now. May kita niyo yung info on Yuki Murakoshi. Actually became more known in Japan as a setter. And let's see if you can all pronounce this. All fans, look at it. Look at
give it to you, Noel.
Look at it. And try to pronounce it. Wanichaya Luangtong Lang.
Yeah,
There you go.
there.
Of course. Outside spiker coming out of
Parang
Thailand.
hindi pinractice.
Ayan po, nangangamote nga uniforme kung paano magkakasing apelyido eh. But again, she's gotten a lot of fans because they say, a lot of fans are saying she's one of the prettier imports that we have here in the PSL. I don't know if you agree with that.
Oo naman.
Well,
Ang
of course,
daming pretty.
yes, and this is a rare combination of one team having 2 imports from different countries. We'll talk about them in just a bit. RC Cola Raiders, of course, marami po dyan galing sa dating kupunan ng Bingo Millionario, led of course by Ivy Remulla. Zarveles also there. But I guess the fans are waiting for Jed Montero
Alam mo,
to show up.
looking at the lineup, tuwang-tuwa ako eh.
Yes.
Because ang dami dito. You did not see them play for a while and suddenly now they're in this lineup like Bernisco
Yes.
of UST. Nagulat ako
South
eh.
Ramos of UP is also there. So,
And Jed Montero, as you
well,
mentioned,
si Jed
diba?
Montero kasi mga kaibigan, naging artista na. And you can see one of the imports here para sa kupunan ng RC Cola. And they actually have 2 imports also coming from different countries. may kita natin they have one Chinese import and one Thai import. We're taking a look at the Chinese import kanina. Ito si Zhang Minghua. She is very tall. At 6'1", 6'2", the chief spiker and second setter sa kanilang probinsya. At least.
You know what's interesting once again is as we see the
Sintaya
second import.
Quiabundit, yeah. Sintaya Quiabundit, not a is very known to actually a lot of local volleyball fans because she did see action here before as a teenager. So sila po yung dalawang imports dito ng RC Cola Raiders. Now Miyaka Lim is actually standing by with the two coaches, Ronald Dulay of RC Cola and of course Ariel de Guzman or make that Rico de Guzman of the TMS Philippine Army. Miyaka?
Thanks, Noel. I'm here with Coach Ronald Dulay of RC Cola. Now, Coach, wala kasing masyadong may kilala dito sa team nyo. What can you tell us about your team?
Etong team na to is bagong buo to. Then, makikita naman nila ngayon yung skills na maganda. Isa pa, although itong mga batang to puro bago, so matingin ko lalaban to. Lalo na ang first game namin is yung Army, the defending champion. So, ito yung magpapataas ng moral nila.
Okay, now Coach, tell us something about your import.
The import first, yung si Minghua, makikita mo is looks like baby face. Pero akala natin kasi yung typical na Pilipino ganyan, mabagal. Pero itong batang to, 18 years old pero mabilis kumilos. And Sintaya, ganun din, mabilis din kumilos as part of the national team ng Thailand.
Alright, thank you Coach Ronald. Now kasama ko naman ito si Coach Rico de Guzman of TMS Army. Now Coach, itong Army is known to be a solid group. Ngayon na lagyan kayo ng dalawang imports. Medyo nag-iba yung dynamic ng team nyo. Ano ba yung pagbabago dito sa team nyo?
Yes, sa totoo lang, malaking pagbabago talaga. First time namin magkakaroon ng imports, lalo na dalawa pa. And kami na para sa amin, masaya kami, nagkaroon kami ng dalawang imports. Kasi lahat naman dati nagkakaroon ng imports, kami lang yung wala. So nahihirapan lang kami mag-adjust dahil nahihirapan kami magbigay ng instruction lalo na kay Peng at saka kay Yuki. So sa opensa, maasahan namin sila. Yung sa libero, yun, maasahan din namin yung libero namin.
Now Coach, madami rin sa inyo may injury. Gaano to makaka-apekto sa performance nyo this conference?
Yung sa maraming injury sa amin, yung sa middle hitter namin, yung sa quicker, lalo na kulang pa kami sa lineup. So nahirapan akong maghanap pa, lalo na mga estudyante yung natitira mga players. So nag-scout pa kami.
Alright, maraming salamat Coach Rico de Guzman. Guys, back to you.
But right now, thank you very much Miyaka. No? Pinapapasok na yung mga players na magkabilang koponan. Sintaya Quiabundit, just to make a point, actually saw action here when she was 18 years old pa. But now she's 22 years old and she's already a member of the Thai national team.
And you know what's interesting here? Because a while ago, di ba, ang nakita nating laban is tandem of same nationality.
Yes.
Di ba? Nationalities, kabila, China, kabila, USA. Dito naman, magkaiba per team.
Yes.
So let's see. That's quite interesting for me kung paano nga talaga silang magbe-blend-blend. Tatlong nationalities na yan kada team. Diba?
Well, you can see the teams are parading there. You can see Minghua is also there. Pau Henido is the new addition also here para sa RC Cola. Used to play college ball for UP. And number 14, Renaguero, who used to be the setter for the College of St. Benilde. And you can see, of course, the TMS Army still very much complete. Rachel Andakis added into their lineup. And it's going to be very interesting how Shasha Torres' replacement, the smallest import in the field, dito kay Yuki will be able to hold her own. So ito ngayong kupunan ng RC Cola, they will be doing their warm-ups.
Natatawa kay Jed Montero Talagang
Naglibero, no? Naglibero si
nagulat
Jed.
talaga ako sa nagtuloy-tuloy yung kanyang volleyball career.
Well, remember how her volleyball career ended in the first place.
Resurrected volleyball career.
Well, remember how Jed Montero's volleyball career actually ended in the first place. She actually suffered an ankle dislocation na may pictures pa siya sa Facebook hanggang ngayon.
Ouch.
Nung kanyang ankle dislocation. Letter L yung kanyang ankle. So she opted not to play varsity volleyball anymore. And of course, the rest is history. Naging artista siya after that.
Artista pa rin naman siya.
Up to now, naging artista pa rin siya. So we will have the match in just a few moments. So many things to share. I'm very excited about the 4 UP players, actually being from UP myself. We'll be back for the match in just a few moments. Stay with us right here on Solar Sports.
training lang talaga kami para kung kahit na sino namang kalaban namin, handa naman talaga kami.
Bilang Team Army, pagbubutihin namin yung service receive namin and yung communication kasi may bago kaming dalawang teammates and yung bond namin as a team, kailangan lalo pa namin patatagin kasi 1 week pa lang kami nakakapag-training with our imports.
Siguro hindi pa kasi namin nakikita yung laro nila so far. So, kailangan lang namin talagang tutukan yung mismo sa amin, yung sa team namin, kung ano yung pagkukulang namin sa team. At i-improve pa namin yun para sa paghahanda laban sa RC Cola.
Well, for RC Cola, I think first and foremost is we always the gel of the team. I think that's where we have to start. We have to gel very well because I think everything else follows. I would think it's going to be they're a very tough team. So I know it's not going to be a walk in the park for our team. And definitely, it's going to be a lot of hard work for RC Cola.
Focus namin talaga yung defense talaga. Kasi they're really strong players. And sa volleyball, ang key lang talaga dyan is defense more than the offense. If you have a strong defense, I think you can beat anything. So, if we focus on that, mananalo talaga kami.
Well, first of all, before we get this game going, I'm very surprised at the lightness of the color of the hair of Rachel
Oh my
Andakis.
gosh! Talagang yun pa yung...
Nakakagulat di ba?
Napansin mo.
Ayan po si Jiangming Hua. And there's Rachel Andakis. Umpisa pa lang, nagpapatawa na si Rachel Andakis. Naku, kung kilala niyo po yun si Shell, puro joke po ang ginagawa niyan. So she's making her debut here, as is Sontaya Quiao-Bundit. We mentioned earlier, had already played in the Philippines as a teenager, but now she's 22 years old and now a member of the Thai national team. And here's the very young, the 21-year-old naman. Itong si, bubuluhan ko ulit yung pangalan niya. Wanichaya Luangtong lang. They call her Peng. Actually,
yes,
na lang. Mas maikli pangalan. Oh, makikita
now
naman natin.
I know you, Peng.
Okay. And it's gonna be a good matchup because puro bata ang mga imports na magkabilang koponan.
Dun sa faces pala nila, you could really see na bata pa.
That's the youngest one. She's 18.
And ayan, yung
She's
import
21.
ng Japanese na libero ng Army is so cute. Look at her.
Cute talaga. Well, her name is Yuki Murakoshi.
Yeah.
21 years old. The sumikat sa Japan actually as a setter. She's the smallest import here. So we got a pair of 21-year-olds, a 22-year-old and an 18-year-old there. Another 21-year-old yan, itong si Luangtong lang. So now it's going to be also interesting sa positions pagdating sa RC Cola. They do not have South Ramos in their lineup today. They do not have Zarveles in their lineup today. So lumiit sila lalo. And now it forces Ronald Dulay to start Ivy Remulla as a center. Dito na alam naman natin si Ivy is more accustomed to the utility spot. And yung kanyang malaking import naman na ito si Zhang will be playing in the open. So it's going to be very interesting how they start things off. They will be playing though itong si Desi Montero. There are two Monteros on their team. Desi Montero is actually coming out of Technological Institute of the Philippines. So siya yung magiging starting center nila. It's going to be very interesting to see how that unfolds para sa RC Cola. Meantime, makikita natin yung berdeng-berdeng uniforme rito ng TMS Army, the Lady Troopers, and all familiar faces again. Sinabi kanina ni Coach Rico de Guzman na pilay ang mga sentro nila. They have 3 centers on this squad. Jack Alarca, they have Mary Jean Balse, and they also have Joanne Bunag. Joanne Bunag is probably the healthiest of all the 3 of them.
So tignan natin yung mix-up. Actually, both squads, ganun ang problema, yung mix-up inside. So even if you have scouted this team before, ngayon, wala yan. Zero. Lalo na dito sa Army, dahil yung bago nga tong RC Cola.
Actually, very apprehensive pa nga si Rico de Guzman, sila Kung Fu Reyes, who will be seeing action in the men's team.
Oh, yeah.
In the men's game later on para sa Gilligans. But they were very apprehensive to get an import. Itong koponan ng Philippine Army. Kasi sigmo 5 taon na sila magkakasama.
Together, the all-Filipino.
Dakis has been with them for 3 years. So parang si Dakis pa nga, at saka si Gonzaga, bagito lang sa kanila. So that alone already says na makikita natin dito yung RC Cola that they are very apprehensive. But now, 1 week of training na with their imports, I'm sure it's okay. And of course, pagdating din sa libero position, the loss of Shasha Torres is big. Kaya ang galing ng pagkapalit na si Yuki Murakoshi kinuha nilang import out of Japan.
They had to get an import to replace Shasha.
And again, dito naman sa RC Cola, I'm very excited as we see our referees, Jess Villarreal, our first referee. international referee. Dante Malazarte is our second referee. So as we get things underway dito, starters will be announced now by Joshua Ilaya.
For the TMS Philippine Army. First, number 5, Mary Jean Balse. Number 8, Jovelyn Gonzaga. Number 7, Team Captain Tina Salak. Number 9, Michelle Carolino. Number 6, Jacqueline Alarca. Number 16, Peng Wanichaya. And libero Yuki Murakoshi. Head coach is Coach Rico de Guzman. Now our starting lineup for RC Cola, starting with number 4, Desi Ann Montero. Number 3, Minghua Zhang. Number 7, Team Captain Ivy Remulla. Number 5, Calbundet Sontaya. Number 9, Daniel Michio Castaneda. 14, Ren Aguero. And their libero is number 6, Jill Gustillo. Head coach is Coach Ronald Dulay.
So Ronald Dulay, the former coach of Bingo Millonario, trying to make a new name for himself here. You can see Norman Miguel also right beside him.
My good friend Norman.
Good friend ng bayan yan sa volleyball.
Hindi kasi mga kabatch ko sa UST yan. Si Ian, si Noel, ay si Noel Toledo ko.
Magkabatch naman talaga tayo, taga-UP nga lang ako.
Si Oji, yan. Hindi naman eksakto batch, pero nag-abutan kami. Kasi magagalit sila sa akin.
Sabi nga ni Coach Norman, nainggit siya nung nagka-men's team. Gusto niya pa rin daw maglaro. Pwede pa rin, ano? So Jill Gustillo will be the starting libero for RC Cola. And again, Zhang Minghua will be playing in the open spiker position. She's 6'2". And you can see Yuki Murakoshi. This is going to be very interesting, really, this matchup. As Tina Salak will serve now for the TMS Lady Troopers. Ren Aguero, formerly from the College of St. Benilde. Immediately going to their import. Jovelyn Gonzaga getting it across, and that will go long for the lady, the 21-year-old from Jordan Guimaras.
Jordan?
Yan.
Nako.
Ano ba masarap kainin doon sa Guimaras?
Siyempre naman na mango sa wala ng iba. Wala naman ng iba. But, well, speaking of Guimaras is in Iloilo. So gusto naman natin na, again, makiramay dun sa mga, especially yung nangyari dun sa Yolanda.
Exactly. And there's so many campaigns right now.
I will be there tomorrow.
To give back to the community. And Ren Aguero, of course, the lefty setter out of the College of St. Benilde, has one of the sharpest serves you'll see. Kamote. Kamote kayo sa serve ni Ren Aguero. I remember during her college days that I think she strung together like 5 consecutive aces in a match. So Ren Aguero not missing a beat.
Under the coaching of Coach Mamate.
Si Telma Barina Rojas, of course.
Again, sabi mo, yung napakagaling.
One of the best volleyball players in the history of this country. Masasabi natin, si Telma Barina Rojas. And look at this, that's 3 consecutive. Bilangin nyo na kung ilan ang aces dito ni Ren Aguero. That's 3 in a row. She had 5 in a row once playing for the College of St. Benilde. Let's see if she can break a record. She broke it herself.
You jinxed it.
Pero again, that's a very good start para dito sa RC Cola. Tingnan mo, serve pa lang ni Ren Aguero is already offense. Miyaka Lim, what do you have?
Now, if you guys ask any other team when faced against TMS Army in their debut game, they wouldn't be happy about it. Pero talking to Coach Ronald Dulay of RC Cola, they are embracing this. He said that's a good test for their debut, and at least they can gauge their team's performance early in this tournament and take it as an advantage so that they can adjust in their succeeding games. And he also said that given the TMS Army is a veteran team, his teams is looking forward to learning from them. Back to you, Noel.
Let's see if they can learn from from each other. I think
Yes,
nangangapa
that's
pa
true.
sila rito
And
eh.
then it's a way na parang siguro kay Coach Ronald, get it over with, you know. It's
Yes.
a good chance for the team nga to at least malakas kagad yung
Pero
kalaban,
hindi ka pwede
gising kagad.
Hindi ka pwede mag-eksperimento too much dito. Maikli lang itong torneo natin. As Jill Gustillo sends it now to Kiao Bundit. Getting it across. Murakoshi is there. Here's the combination play now going to Michelle Carolina. Nice block there from Zhang Minghua. And Desi Montero cannot get it across. Zhang Minghua sees a wide open zone 1.
Good cross-court hit from the youngster.
Ay, puro youngster itong RC Cola. Si Ivy na yata senior statesman nila.
Sige ka. Actually, na-miss ko nga sila eh. Michiko Castañeda,
Yes,
di ba?
Michiko, one of the-
Parang biglang naalala ko sila na nung naglalaro pa.
Here's the setup now over to Zhang Minghua, just sends it across. Jovelyn Gonzaga now, Tina Salak, another combination play. Michelle Carolino. Ayan.
Welcome to PSL.
Tubong Agoncillo, Batangas. Si Michelle Carolino scoring her first point for the TMS Army Lady Troopers. Jovelyn Gonzaga. Great serve, great dig, great reception, however, coming from Jill Gustillo. Gonzaga with a great dig. They go to the back for Luang Tonglang. Tries to drop it, still alive. Hindi na maabutan ni Michiko yan. Michiko was never known for her speed anyway.
Yes. More of net player siya.
Yes.
And Peng, nagulat siya na, but she still gets the point.
Jovelyn Gonzaga once again with a sharp serve that goes long. So 7-4 in favor of the RC Cola Raiders. Now Michiko Castañeda, former star of the University of the Philippines, to put it in play. And on your screens is Jovelyn Gonzaga. Gonzaga overshoots the reception. Renaguero now setting up Sontaya Kiao Bundit, who tries to drop it in. Great dig there coming from Michelle Carolino. Gustillo, Aguero, and a free ball given up. Kulang pa sa communication dito. And that's a second ball. Attacking kagad si Michelle Carolino. Aguero now going to Kiao Bundit. Kept alive by Zhang Minghua. Ibabalik dito kay Desi Montero. Tina Salak, back row attack coming from Jovelyn Gonzaga. Long rally. Kiao Bundit on the push. Jovelyn covers. Here is Michelle Carolino into the net.
That's not over. So point goes to RC Cola na haba ng rally na yun, and that's good for RC Cola.
And technical timeout na tayo. So 8-4 is our score. Good start for RC Cola. We'll be right back. Back with us here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Inanes Sports Complex in Pasig City. 8-4, RC Cola up against the TMS Army. Noel Zarate alongside Mosi Ravena and Miyaka Lim. Another bad reception there coming from the Army. Here's the setup now, Michelle Carolino. It looks like they're going exclusively to the open, and there's a net violation there against Michelle Carolino. And this is very unlike Tina Salak, na isa lang ang pinupuntahan niya at this point.
Well, kanina we heard si Coach Rico nga was saying na sila din, they have problems of their own. So, dito mo yun makikita. Yun sa sinasabi mong yan, kasi that's the easiest di ba? Maibigay mo sa open. So, I think that's what's happening here in the side of TMS Army.
Well, that might change because now Ging Balse is in front for the TMS Army. As Jack Alarca, former LaSalle player, former UAAP MVP, now to put it in play. Jack Alarca, sharp jump serve. They go to Sontaya Kiao Bundit. Played off the net here by Jill Gustillo. Kiao Bundit tries to get it across. Carolino is there. Salak now going to Michelle once again, and she will overshoot. So another point here for RC Cola. So kung titingnan mo rito from the get-go, mukhang yung RC Cola mas magkakilala.
Na kahit bago lang sila sabi nga ni Coach Ronald Dulay, basta fight lang. That's, wala naman siya sigurong, from his interview, parang not so much expectations coming from Coach Ronald.
But it's a pretty good team as Ging Balse gets her first point. Sabi pa kanya okay naman. How you call this okay naman? That's like a collection of all-stars para dito sa RC Cola. Gustillo from Adamson, Aguero from St. Benilde, and Sontaya from the Thai national team. Here is Luang Tonglang hitting into the net. So medyo malamyang simula dito ni Peng Luang Tonglang. But again, she's also a member of the Thai youth team. Kaka-graduate lang niya kasi 21 na siya Gonzaga.
Legal age.
Legal everywhere. According to Michelle Gumabaw, in all states. Remulla getting it across. Here is Tina Salak now setting up. That was Balse, was blocked there by Remulla. Here's Zhang Minghua getting it off the check ball.
Zhang on the cross court.
So 12-6, mainit na panimula para dito sa kupunan ng RC Cola. And this brings up Sontaya Kiao Bundit na umitim na ng konti. Ito mga nang beach volleyball eh, no?
Malamang.
No. But she hits it into the net sa kanyang serve. At saka hindi na siya yung chubby. When we first saw her, no? Medyo nag-develop na niya.
Baby fats.
No, wala na yung baby fats. Tina Salak, good serve. Renagero now setting it over to Zhang Minghua. And Zhang Minghua drops it in. Kita mo naman yung youth movement dito. Tuwan-tuwa talaga sila.
And then because it was over, a team that has a lot of experience. So, look at this young player getting it over. Nandun pa si Tina Salak.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Zhang Minghua's trip to the Philippines is her first overseas trip. Batang-bata pa. Reception there by Luang Tong Lang. Here's Jovelyn Gonzaga. Still sent across there by Renagero. One more time around. Tina Salak, Gingbalse, dinaan sa lakas. Still did not work. Renagero now sends it to the back row for Sontaya Kiao Bundit, and that will score. So the imports making some noise for the Raiders.
So itong RC Cola, doubling the effort of TMS Army. 7-14 na tayo, partner.
Another thing is magginaw dito sa venue to. And alam naman natin traditionally, the TMS Army has a hard time playing in colder venues. Zhang Minghua keeping it alive. Agero now, or this is Zhang Minghua right now.
That goes long for Zhang.
And it's now going to be Balse serving for the TMS Army Lady Troopers. Down by 6. Balse from Davao City. Agero now. Remulla getting it across. Salak. Tried to go on offense there for Jack Alarca. Nice read there by Ivy.
That's right, ate. Reading it so well.
Talagang yung pa rin tawag natin sa kanya, no? Ate talaga.
Pagkakita ko, ate. But Ivy, alam mo, bawa ko dyan kay Ivy.
Oo.
Jinx mo na. Jinx ko rin. Well, bawa talaga ako kasi, di ba, kung yung playing niya, yung level of play niya.
Has not changed over the years.
Has not changed and she's still playing.
Very high level pa rin.
Galing.
Luang Tong Lang now to put it in play.
It takes a lot of effort kasi.
Right. Jill Gustillo now. Setting it over to Kiao Bundit who gets it across. Jovelyn Gonzaga does the setting now for Michelle Carolino off the block. At si Jill Gustillo na pako could not move. And Jill Gustillo
just
now.
Just too far away from the ball.
Ayan ang converted liberos. We're gonna have a timeout here by Ronald Dulay. As Army is starting to warm up. Gusto niya maniguro before the technical timeout. They're up by 5.
Kasi narorong position tayo. Okay? Ning, only 2 blockers. Okay? Wala tayong walang 3 blockers ha. Only 2. Ming. Okay, 2 blockers. Ming, go out. Open mo lang, i-high ball mo lang dito, kaya niyang paluin yan. Eh, pag nagkaalanganin ka, nandito si Sono sa gitna, diretso mo lang doon. Jill, ito, bantayan mo rito. Tatrabahuin mo yung dito. Kasi ang hahagis na, wala silang receive. Ihagis doon sa dulo yan. Habulin mo rito.
That's actually pretty heads up also. Thank you for pointing it out, Tita Mosi, na wrong position pala sila bago mag-serve. Buti hindi pa nagsaserve itong si Luang Tong Lang. And they are up by 5, the RC Cola Raiders. As Luang Tong Lang will serve now for TMS Army. And that's overcooked there. Here's a good opportunity now for Army to make hay, but that's a good save also from Jill Gustillo. Kiao Bundit, yes!
Sontaya, what a powerful hit.
Sontaya Kiao Bundit gives the RC Cola Raiders a 6-point lead against the champions of the first conference. We'll be right back. Renagero on your screens. With 3 consecutive aces, wala yung record niya, 5 talaga consecutive aces.
Yeah,
One of these days, next rotation, makukuha na niya yan. Jovelyn Gonzaga gets it through for the TMS Army. They're now down by 5. And there's a lot of pressure para dito sa TMS Army. At sila yung champion nung first conference, the PSL Invitational. And now, nilalampaso sila at least here in the early part of this first set.
Well, again, as Coach Rico mentioned, there were a lot of problems in yung mga players, yung
injuries.
Yung health ng players.
There'll be a substitution here for the Raiders.
Yumang comes in.
Gisa Yumang will come in at center. Now, this is going to be interesting.
Well, nagsisenter naman
pero like utility ang kadalasan So, Gisa Yumang, again, also from the College of St. Benil. We'll have 2 St. Benil players on the floor para sa Arsicola Raiders. As Gonzaga, playing out of the Central Philippine University in Iloilo. As Santaya Kiaubundit gets that one through. So patuloy pa rin ang pagraragasan itong kupunan ng Arsicola Raiders here against the very, sabi natin, powerhouse Philippine Army Lady Troopers, TMS Lady Troopers.
But we have to remember they have 2 new guest players also. So again, yun lang although sila, yun lang yung adjustment that they have to make.
Jack Alarca tries a quick. Aguero now going to the back row. Zhang Minghua.
Zhang once again, but this time from the back row.
And still a quiet debut for Yuki Murakoshi. Wala pa siya naiaangat talaga na masasabi natin a big contribution from that libero position. She tried it right there, didn't work. Here's Salak now as we go back to live action. Renaguero now setting up Kiaubundit. Uses the hands of Salak. Kiaubundit tries again. Murakoshi keeping it alive. Tina Salak now on the back set from the back row. Nagulat.
Peng wasn't ready. Yeah, she wasn't ready because she was already going forward for support, for coverage.
And either, kahit tinamaan niya, lampas na siya sa linya eh. Michiko Castañeda right now to put it in play.
Oh, good serve.
Here's Alarca now, sending it over to Michelle Carolino. That's too near for Gisa Yumang, and Jack Alarca knew it. So 19-13, still a big 6-point lead for the Arsicola Raiders. And again, TMS Army starting this game with Rachel Andakis on the bench, which is an interesting move. Meron pa silang Nerissa Bautista on the bench.
Oh, malalim ang bench ng TMS Army.
Mas lalo na sa open hitters. And Gusilo could not handle that serve from Alarca. Na isa pa yan, pagdating sa service, Jack Alarca naman ang pambato ng kabila. And Jack Alarca, you have to remember, is playing with 2 injured knees, not just 1. 2 injured knees. Yun ang problema
talaga ng TMS Army, yung health issues.
Right. And this is an overcooked reception. Here's a chance now for Tina Salak to set it up properly for Ging Balse. Renaguero now going to Sontaya Kiaubundit. That's off the block. Another point for Arsicola.
And Sontaya's really improved on her offensive skills.
Nung naglaro yan dito for the first time. Well, anyway, let's take a look at this replay before we go to this timeout. You can see Sontaya Kiaubundit going up against the very heady blockers of the TMS Philippine Army.
Normal mo lang. Oo, tumitigil. Guys, kung lang tayo, sipagan natin yung receive tsaka depensa. Yun lang problema natin. Hindi tayo makatake ng maganda. Wala tayong depensa.
Only this defense problem, defense.
Sometimes
no talk, that's why.
Nasa harapan na to? Wala pa? Yung Michelle pa?
Sana na, isa pa tayo.
Sige, let's go.
Tina Salak trying to be the interpreter. It's hard to interpret for one Japanese lady and another Thai lady
That's true.
at the same time.
Yun nga yung I was pointing out a while ago, yung difference, di ba? Yung iba-iba pa eh. You have to handle different communication. Pero siguro body language would be
Pwede rin.
basis of everything.
Ginawa ni Sammy Akailar nung ating first game. Din-drawing na lang niya sa board kung anong gusto niyang mangyari. Here's Salak now going across to Michelle Carolino, who's been very busy here in the first set, but they're still down by 6. Kiaubundit has to get that one across. Great block by Ivy. And that was only single blocking now from Ate Ivy. Going up against Ging Balse, and there will be a change right now. Urs Iratay will come in to set. At pagdating sa utility naman, si Nene Bautista.
No, you mentioned a while ago, may Nene Bautista pa. Eh,
Right.
meron pa ng Urs Eratay.
Oo, Ersi Ratay, another former member of the national team out of FEU. Ito naman si Nerissa Bautista, member of the national team, beach volleyball naman. Playing out of the USA.
Wow.
Same school as Bong Ravenna.
Yes.
The University of San
How
Agustin
social.
in Iloilo, coming out of USA. Here's Santaya, at hindi tumawid yung tirang yan. So 21-15. Michelle Carolino, now to serve out of Letran. Ging Balse, of course, played college ball for UST, but started her college career at the University of Mindanao.
Dabawenyo eh.
Oo.
And si Ging Balse has a lot of siblings who are volleyball players.
And basketball players
in fact,
also.
Ano pa eh, may natitira pa yung bunso pa still playing
Meron
with
pa.
UST. Yes.
Oy. Pero tough shoes to fill
There is
yun.
one more.
Tough shoes to fill. Parang kapatid ni Venus Bernal na
And
naglaro sa
she wasn't,
UST. Ganun din.
She wasn't the first Balse who played. It was really Berong.
Oo.
Yung kanyang elder brother.
And again, a problem containing the shots. And a nagiging issue para dito sa TMS Army Lady Troopers. As RC Colas now raised to a 6-point lead again. Kiaubundit getting it across. Carolino, ayan na naman yung reception na hirap. But this time, Ging Balse gets it on a good set coming from Ersi Ratay. At palitan ng tao dito. Kailangan lang nila ng full front line kanina.
Yes. Just to change the rhythm just a bit.
But now this is a very full front line for the TMS Army with Balse, Gonzaga, and Luang Tong Lang.
And you can feel that Coach Rico is not giving this first set to
up to now,
RC Cola.
lalaban pa talaga siya. Aguero now on the combination to Zhang Minghua. That's off the hands of Gonzaga. 23-17. 2 puntos na ang kailangan dito ng RC Cola to snare this first set.
But TMS Army still no antidote for Zhang.
Ang laking open hitter niyan, 6'2". Here's Ren Aguero. How many serves in a row? Muntik na. Gonzaga. Aguero now. Combination play. Zhang Minghua. And Zhang Minghua again.
Once again. And you know when you see her, she's very basic.
Diba?
Not flashy, just basic volleyball moves.
Look at this score. 7 set points for RC Cola against Army.
Sige, adjust pa tayo. Sipagan na natin, receive. Wala tayong receive eh. Saka, yung dalawang wicker, huwag niyong hintayin yung set ni Tina. Tumalo lang kayo, kaya nadidelay yung play natin eh. Kita niyo, iniipit na nga ni Tina para hintayin kayo. So wala eh. Bilisan niyo pa, bilis. Okay, ano ulit tayo? Habol tayo. Kunti lang yan.
It looks like they shared the interpreting duties. Dalia Cruz was interpreting for Luang Tong Lang. Tas sino ba si Angela Nunag yata yung nag-i-interpret para dito naman kay Yuki Murakoshi. So 24-17, 7 set points. Change in the libero. Jed Montero will see her first action as Zhang Minghua already with 5 points. So Jed Montero, the former star from the University of the Philippines, na naging television star, sees her first action now as libero. Here is Santaya Kiaubundit going long.
Another try for RC Cola. But Balse on the line to serve for TMS Army.
Balse. Montero gets to that. Ivy setting it across. Zhang Minghua blocked that time by Jovelyn Gonzaga. Ivy will do a back set too near the net. Here is Jovelyn setting it across. Luang Tong Lang down the line.
And if there's a team that you don't want to wake up,
Ay, nako.
ito yan,
Kahit
TMS
na,
Army.
kanina 7 yung kalamangan na 7 set point. Ngayon 5 set point na lang yan. And Balse is a very good server, continues to do very well. They go now to Zhang Minghua. The defense of Gonzaga is there pero lumabas ang bola. So ang puntos na yun ay pupunta sa RC Cola Raiders, and the Raiders with an unlikely first set win against the powerhouse TMS Army Lady Troopers, 25-19. And we will have the second set when we return. Stay with us right here on Solar Sports. This is the Philippine Superliga Grand Prix. Back with us here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the numbers from our first set. Hindi lang natin nakikita rito yung errors, pero kung kasama dyan yung errors, makikita natin ang dami dyan para sa TMS Army. But the attacks, well, kailangan natin mabigyan ng pansin yan. 3 aces from one lady, Renagero. 2 blocks coming here from RC Cola, pati yung atake lamang sila.
Well, you know, that's what Coach Rico was saying. They were not able to attack because there is no good first balls. Ang konti lang na dumating na first ball. So let's see if they can adjust on that problem on the second set.
Well, tignan natin bago po magsimula itong ating second set. Let's send it over to Miyaka Lim.
Thanks, Noel. Coming into this game, Coach Rico de Guzman admits that they don't know anything about RC Cola, but he feels like this is a good venue for TMS Army to see what they are about as a team, having 2 new players. And because they don't know anything about RC Cola, Coach Rio reminds his team not to take them lightly. There shouldn't be any room for complacency and to play them with respect like they would any other team. Guys?
That's probably the disadvantage that Coach Rico de Guzman has, not coaching against college teams. Also, na hindi niya nasa-scout yung mga players tuloy na...
Kasi pwede mong, yung RC Cola, you can read them individually.
Yes.
Yung paano ba maglaro. But then again, ang dami sa kanila, they haven't played for quite a while. So, kahit ano sabihin mo, bago pa rin, di ba?
And there will be a change in the libero for the TMS Army as Angela Nunag will see her first action. So it will be Santaya Kiao Bundit who will be starting off with her serve. Para sa RC Cola, they are leading 1-0.
Oh, that's going to be a long one from Santaya.
At pinanood na lumabas dito si Jovelyn Gonzaga. So the first point belongs to the TMS Philippine Army. As Tina Salak, former national team member out of FEU. Good reception there. Here is Zhang Minghua. The block there by King Balse. Tuwa.
Solid block.
Again, Ging Balse, multiple awards na ang nakukuha niyan over her volleyball career.
Sabi niya, ang wish niya, next award niya, best libero. Yun na lang daw hindi niya nakakuha. Tsaka best setter.
Well, Angela Nunag has to teach her a thing or two. Luang Tong Lang finds the corner.
And you can see a more aggressive TMS Philippine Army now in this second set.
Tinarget niya talaga yung dati niya kakampi sa youth team, no? Si Santaya na, tsaka Santaya, mahina ka sa dig. Aguero ngayon, running attack, and that's off the hand, so Ivy scores again. Ate Ivy's on a roll from the first set.
You know, Ivy, you like her because she's very steady. She's not given a lot of balls, of sets, but when you give it to her, she's really prepared.
Right. Aguero sends it long. Matapos natin puri-purihin itong si Renagero. She's now having a problem with her serve. 4-1. TMS Army. Ging Balse, also a very steady performer pagdating sa service. Renagero. Running attack again from Ivy. Salak on the back set to Luang Tong Lang. Off the block. And Luang Tong Lang is warming up. 5-1 now for the TMS Army. Ano natin ulit dito, talagang dyan niya gusto talaga sa open, no?
Tinignan niya yung blockers in front of her and went for an angle.
Michiko tries to drop one. Luang Tong Lang again. Luang Tong Lang again!
Once again, Peng.
Si Peng.
Getting the point.
Baka nahihilo na yung fans natin. Ang totoo niya pong pangalan, Luang Tong Lang, yan apelyido. Pero nakalagay sa damit niya, Wanichaya. Pero tawag na sa kanya, Peng.
No.
Time out, Ronald Dulay.
Receive. Okay? Diskartehan mo. Mapasabay ni ano. Okay? Let's go. Receive first. Okay. Dahan-dahan lang tayo. Re-receive muna tayo. Then bigay mo dun sa kanya. Mamili ka sa dalawa, bigay mo, kaya pa yan. Malayo yan, sige, receive. Okay, tsaga.
Again, kulang na kulang sa height itong RC Cola in this match because their tallest player is an open hitter. So now they're trying to ad-lib with who comes in at center. Well, Ivy's been doing a very good job.
That's right, but she'll need some help. Especially at the net, if yung defense ng Army really clicks, especially at the net, mahirapan ng RC Cola.
Good read there by Kiao Bundit as the serve by Balse goes long. But that is only the second point for RC Cola after they took the first set 25-19. Ate Ivy also going long. Oh, sunod-sunod na service errors para sa magkabila. And now Wanichaya Luangtong Lang nasa likod na, she will be serving. 21-year-old from Bangkok.
Nice serve.
Hoy, nahanap pa yung linya. So she's now finding a variety of ways to try to get this one in. That's the first technical timeout, ladies and gentlemen. 8-2 is our score. And here she is again, Wanichaya Luangtong Lang, already with 3 points here in the second set. Coming off a service ace to make it a 6-point lead for the TMS Army Lady Troopers. Renaguero now sending it to Zhang Minghua. And there is no check ball. Zhang Minghua
Zhang asking for a check. Both referees saying there's no check. So our TMS Army gets the point.
At patuloy pa rin ang pag-serve nitong si Luangtong Lang. Good reception that time by Zhang Minghua. Michiko Castañeda cannot get it through. Renaguero with a setting error. Hindi nangyayari yung kung right-handed yung setter mo. Kaliwete siya. And there will be a setting change. Here is Garbin seeing her first action of this match. Yes, Carmela Garbin actually
from DLSU.
From DLSU. I think nag-champion pa yata siya sa Lasal if I'm not mistaken. So Garbin seeing her first action. And first they need a reception and they just cannot buy one. Itong kupo na RC Cola. After doing it so well nung first set.
And si Wanichaya has been there for quite a while.
Ano pa yan? Kanina umaga pa yan nandyan. 11-2.
Oh, another nice serve.
A better reception. Let's see what the set is going to be for Zhang Minghua. And Angela Nunag out of nowhere. Jovelyn Gonzaga down the line.
Jovelyn Gonzaga with that mid-hit.
Tuwa pa sa sarili niya. Ito si Jovelyn is actually nursing a back injury. Before the match, inesprayan siya doon ng mga kaibigan natin sa Healthway Medical. And she showed me her back, medyo tabingi nga. Yung, so it might be a slip disc. I don't know. She's trying to play through the pain.
Wala. Sana hindi naman
Sana nga. Pero kanina talaga pag nakita mo yan, Tita Mosi, parang, uy, hindi yata maganda tignan yan. So, let's see what she can do. Therapy lang daw niya dinadaan. Zhang Minghua. And that time, Luangtong Lang could not contain the serve of Zhang Minghua.
And it's now Zhang with that ace.
Again, the battle of probably the youngest imports for these two teams.
And this is also good exposure for them. In different brand of play.
Right. Garbin now going over, and Jovelyn Gonzaga is just becoming Jovelyn Gonzaga right now. There's no back issue para sa kanya. Nagpa-spray yan. And I'm sure pretty much after this set, magpapaspray na naman yan. Nalikuran yung ice spray na ginagamit nila dyan.
Kumbaga may temporary numbness.
Yes. Pwede ba yun sa ngipin?
Subukan mo. Ganun ka lang in spray. Ay, sige, ako magsispray. Sa'yo.
It's gonna be a 4 touches. Dito tumawid yung tira ni Michelle Carolino. Spray mo yan sa bibig mo. Siguro hindi ka makakain ng ilang oras. Here is Michiko Castañeda.
Yung mga kasi sa distan.
Tina Salak now. Back row attack. Luangtong Lang. Garbin gets it across. And one more time around here for RC Cola. They go to the back row again. Alarca keeping it alive. Here is Michelle Carolino. Dug up there by Jill Gustillo. Kiao Bundit. And it's across again. Kiao Bundit. And Angela Nunag is not superwoman.
And then that was just a smart move from Sandaya. That swipe.
Oh, if at first you don't succeed, sa kabila mo naman dalhin. 13-6. Michiko once again. And here's Gustillo. Garbin. And a great block by Alarca. Michiko again not really known for her speed ever since. Natawa sa kanya si Gustillo. Parang asa ka pati.
Don't expect. Ang
Pero
cute
pag
na.
nabigyan mo
pero
naman
talaga,
na-
na-miss ko sila yung faces
Oo,
nila.
oo.
Parang may
Mga baby mo yan
pagka-nostalgic.
dati.
Kasi nagsa-start rin ako.
Yes.
Nice to see them here.
Well, of course, may dalawa pang player na hindi naglalaro for RC Cola because of work commitments at this moment. As Carolina tries to get it across. Zhang.
Bernisco is one of them.
Bernisco.
Ayun, I also want to see her.
Bernisco out of UST and South Ramos also out of UP. Yung masasabi natin, the poster child of UP Volleyball nung umalis si Jet Montero, ha?
Southpaw.
Si Southlyn Ramos. We're gonna see her probably in the next game. Here's Giza Yumang, the face of the College of St. Benilde volleyball program.
Yes, under also Coach Mamate.
Mamate, and originally from Edwin Leyva as well. Here's Garbin now, sending it across. Oh, great block by Salak.
This is what RC Cola should watch out for. Yung mukhang yung blocking ng Philippine Army now clicking, now working for them.
Tina Salak, the ageless Tina Salak. Masasabi natin. Sontaya kay Abundit. Giza Yumang. Oh, and Ivy and Sontaya could not communicate properly. And the second technical timeout will find the TMS Army Lady Troopers up by 9. We'll be right back. Well, Michelle Carolino to put it in play right now. TMS Army up by 9, 16 to 7. Cross-court attack for Giza Yumang.
And Sontaya getting
Sontaya,
that
rather, yes.
line.
Sontaya, yung pa rin yung swagger niya, no? Pag nakaka-score pa rin siya. Again, she's part of the Thai national team already.
You can really see the improvement, the level of play of Sontaya. It really is much, much higher now.
Crossing violation is called on, is that Ging Balse ba natawagan doon? So 16 to 9, inuunti-unti na ng RC Colang, malaking kalabangan. Kanina-kanina lamang nitong koponan ng TMS Army. Here is Ponichaya Luwangtong lang. Zhang scores. It is down to 6.
So this is now crunch time. Not really crunch time, but dangerous for the TMS Philippine Army because Zhang now is in front. And remember, they have not answered
Yan.
yung mga points ni Zhang in the first set.
Pero nangyari dito, si Kiao Bundit naman nakakuha ng service error. So it's a free point for the TMS Army Lady Troopers. Up by 7 right now. The great Tina Salak now to serve. Garbin. Uh-oh. Setting or lifting violation. So the former LaSalle setter cannot get it done. 18 to 10. Oh,
again,
19 to 10.
Poor reception on the side of RC Cola. Yumang.
Minsan kailangan mo lang igalaw yung paa mo eh. Ng konti. Back to another 9-point lead, matching the biggest of the game. Now 10 points.
Tina Salak just getting all those aces.
Minsan ini-hypnotize daw ni Tina Salak yung mga kalaban para hindi ma-receive yung bola.
Ayan.
Isang tingin lang kay Tina Salak.
Alam mo, member ng budol-budol kami.
Tignan natin. Tignan mo.
Isa
Tina
pa, isa
Salak,
pa.
ha? Oh, sino na? Sino na yung susunod na hypnotize? Oh. Yan, temo. Si Jill Gustilo na yun.
Tina Salak.
Yan ang supernatural powers of Tina Salak.
Sunod, I think 3 points, 3 aces.
That's right. The lady from Cavite. Garbin. Zhang Minghua changing direction in midair, totally fooling Gonzaga and Balse.
And Tina Salak just far away from that coverage
Isa pa
for
yan.
TMS.
Malayo-layo nga siya dun.
Gusto niya na kasi uli mag-serve.
Garbin. Sharp one, fielded there by Nunag. They send it to Jovelyn, and Jovelyn knows exactly what to do.
Once again, Gonzaga.
Nakakatuwa si Jovelyn.
Giving it to her all.
Oh, lumilipat na sa open. And speaking of open, we have not seen Rachel Andakis in this game yet. Nire-reserva yata. Oops.
Look at Ging Balsa. After that miss.
Tingin ka agad siya kay Ate Michelle. Ano nangyari te? Yan yung hashtag anyari.
Anyari.
Ivy. Here's Tina Salak now. Jovelyn Gonzaga back at the utility spot. And Michiko loses that time, but it's still alive. Quick set, Jack Alarca. Keo Bundit. Garbin will get it across. Lunag. Salak. Running attack. Ay, yung play na yan talaga. It's very, very difficult to stop.
Ang ganda naman ng play. That was a really nice one from TMS Army.
And that's one of the signature Rico de Guzman plays na akala mo mag-quick tapos out of the utility pupunta sa gitna si Jovelyn Gonzaga. And it's only Jovelyn Gonzaga who gets that done. So now 11-point lead. Good serve by Luang Tong Lang.
Well, she was there quite for a long time. Ito na naman.
Michiko Castañeda could not track it down. Now 12 set points for the TMS Army Lady Troopers. Luang Tong Lang needs only one ace. Hindi niya makukuha. Bumalik yung bola. Tina Salak na. Quick set. Jack Alarca. Garbin. Yumang turned back. Yumang keeping it alive. Garbin this time from the back row. Sontaya Keo Bundit dug up there by her former Thai national team teammate. Luang Tong Lang and Michelle Carolino hindi naitawid.
That's right. Point goes to RC Cola. Although TMS already at set point.
9 to go. 9 set points pa na imbak nila.
Mountain to climb for RC Cola.
Sang Minghua over-received that time and Giza Yumang, third ball, it's still alive. Here's Garbin now going to the other side. Keo Bundit.
Sontaya once again. Very powerful hit.
Di ba yung yabang sa mata niya pag nakakuha siya ng hit? Parang yun lang ba yun? Yun lang ba yung depensa?
Grabe ka naman, ginawan mo ng kwento.
Alam mo, dapat may konti kang swagger pag naglalaro dito. Yan, tuturo dapat nila kay Zhang Minghua.
And
parati na ang ngiti eh.
Gonzaga. Ito naman si Gonzaga, every time she hits the ball, kahit kaano kalakas or kahit kaano kaganda, parang may mali pa rin. Parang hindi siya contented.
Nahihiya. But now 24-15, RC Cola still trying to make a ball game out of this second set. Zhang Minghua once again.
Oh, that's going to be a long one.
And that's going to award the TMS Army this second set. So we are now tied at 1 set apiece. 25-15 is the score. Almost no problem there for the Lady Troopers as they tie this up at 1 set apiece. We'll be right back for set number 3. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Most of them belong to the TMS Army Lady Troopers from that second set.
Well, it was a different TMS Army when yung start on the get-go of the second set. They were more aggressive. That's why they were able to pull away from the get-go. And yung blocking nila, very efficient blocking from TMS Army.
They started 11-2 yung score ng Army, and you don't give Army that kind of a lead, di mo na mababawi yan. But now here in the third set, we are tied at 1 set apiece. Remember that RC Cola took the first set 25-19. Rachel Ann Dakis seeing her first action, the former FEU star, who was, I actually call her now the face of Philippine volleyball. And what you have anything to say about the face of Philippine volleyball, Mia Kalim?
Actually, no, I have something to say about RC Cola. And if you think triangle offense is solely for basketball, where we've been proven wrong today, as Coach Ronald Dula explained to me before the game, how this is also very applicable in volleyball, most especially though with his team, where they have imports who are very accurate on open court. He said that the style of play balances contributions between imports and locals, which will also be very good for a young team like them. So right now, they are in the middle of executing this, and hopefully daw it works out for them in the whole tournament. Back to you guys.
Nakarinig ka na ng triangle open sa volleyball. Tingnan nga natin kung paano ma-under yun. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Garbin serve, nice one, and Luna cannot get to it. So 2-1 right now for RC Cola.
So let's see naman this time if RC Cola, as young as they are, can adjust to what the Philippine Army showed them in the second set.
Gonzaga tries to go long. Garbin goes to Sontaya Kiaubundit. And sabi ni Ivy, Battle of Cavite nangyari doon, ha? Di ba? Diba? The Battle of Cavite. Tina Salak versus Ivy Remulla. Panalo doon si Ivy. Garbin, sharp serve. Nunag did well to get to that one. And a free ball coming up from Gonzaga. Zhang Minghua. Garbin now going to Michiko. Here's a long attempt, and that is really long from Luang Tong Lam.
Really long. Acknowledges the mistake.
At marami rin magiging fans itong batang to dito.
Hindi ba siya mix na, no?
We should ask, ano? We should ask. Kung nagtataka po kayo kung si Daki's mixed, hindi. Na-mix up lang yung buhok niya.
Zaman.
5-1. Ito na naman ang simula ng Army na medyo maraming errors. Well, Dakis is still in the back. Let's see what happens pag lipat niya sa harapan. As Garbin continues to serve and serve well.